Hi, I'm Bud Chiles, President of the Lawton Chiles Foundation. The state of Florida is at a very critical point of our future. For 10 years, we have failed to invest in our children, failed to invest in their education, failed to invest in higher education, in health care, and other important community values. Now, we are seeing the impacts of those failures to invest in very large demonstrations around the state. Thousands of people rallied a couple of weeks ago in Brevard County. There will be a rally of PTA moms next week in Tallahassee that will involve thousands of people. Why are people demonstrating? They are sick and tired of the rhetoric from our political leaders and instead of the reality of where we're at. The reality is we have one of the worst funded school systems in the country. How can our kids compete within the global economy when they can't even compete with Georgia? We fund our higher education system at only half the national average. And this has to change. We cannot continue just on sunshine and on low taxes and on people moving to Florida. Growth is not an industry. What we're finding now as a result of the economy is our young people are actually leaving, going from Florida up to North Carolina or Virginia for better schools or better jobs. The future is at stake. The Lawton Chiles Foundation is mounting a campaign called WorstToFirst so that we can, on the web and as we travel around the state, give people a real sense of reality about where we're at. Where are we with our graduation rate? Where are we with how much we're funding for schools and higher education? The fact that we have 800,000 children that are uninsured in this state. The fact that we have 1 million people unemployed. And how are we going to address these problems? Are we going to set a high priority and a value on the future of our kids? Or are we going to continue listening to rhetoric? The Chiles Foundation, we're saying no more. We're drawing a line and we're saying we cannot continue, and we will have a very bleak future over the next 10 years if we don't address these issues. We're asking you to join with us. Through this website, we'll be publishing information about the federal stimulus, what that means. Are we spending that to improve our families and our values, or are we spending it to just fix the fiscal wreck that the Florida budget is now? We'll be giving you opportunities on how you can get involved in your community. What great programs are going on in your community that you can participate in, because all of us are part of the solution, not just getting funding from Tallahassee. We hope that you'll go to our website, WorstToFirst. We'll be traveling. I'll be strapping on the boots and coming into the communities, meeting with you and talking with you about what's going on and listening to you so that we can tell the important stories of how the education cuts, healthcare cuts affect you and your family. Please go to WorstToFirst.org. Please join with us in this effort, and let's join our voices together and say, no more rhetoric. We want to make Florida a better place for children and for our families. Thank you.